Howdy, it's Joe Goldberg here.
Hi,
Because Alana insists that I look like that motherfucker from You. And I don't give a fuck because my hair is wrecked and I want to be cute in my Prada.
Prada.
So anyways, I am Seychel. And welcome to If You Don't Love It, You a Motherfucking Lie. Can y'all good for nothings please introduce yourselves?
I'm Joss. Welcome to If You Don't Love It, You're a Liar.
I'm E. Welcome to If You Don't Love It, You're a Liar.
Heavy on the You're a Liar.
Yes, stop lying.
Which I just want to bring up. This is a wonderful reminder to let you guys know that we have our first sponsor. And we don't know how to act. And we are going to drag this until the cows come home. And we are going to push nonsense products, just kidding, fabulous products onto you so we can secure our coin.
Of course.
As y'all should want.
Support us.
My Cash App is Seychel, Seychele, dash, not the underscore, the dash C. If you would like to support, because I really need that Lon Von Hobo.
I really need to pay my rent.
Joss needs to pay her rent. What do you need?
I just got a baby. Similar.
She needs
Formula.
everything. No, she needs money for drinks when we go out on the 26th.
Yes.
True. We all do. Support our antics.
Support
So
us.
send it to me and I will distribute it. That's how you say it.
Distribute.
I will distribute it evenly. And yeah. And keep
She's
in
gonna
mind,
give us a piece
of
cornbread.
that Lonvin is $2,700. So I'm not accepting anything less. So what makes us Aggie? Does anybody want to go first?
What makes us Aggie?
I'll go first.
Go off.
So as you know, but y'all don't know, I recently started commuting again. And
Commuting to where?
commuting to work.
Okay.
I was working remotely even before the pandemic.
What should we take him?
And it's a very cushy lifestyle. I take the bus to the ferry.
The express?
To the train.
She's not near
The
express
city.
bus.
I'm not near an express bus, and I have to go into Brooklyn. So I take the city bus into the to the ferry, take the ferry, and then take the train into Brooklyn. Yeah.
2 boroughs.
That's not
3
even bad. I'm not even complaining about the commute. It's long, but it's easy. The bus stops right in front of my house. The ferry's 5 minutes away. The train is right there. I take the 4-5. Super easy. What makes me Aggie is how even post-pandemic, people are so fucking disgusting.
Literally.
Coughing, sneezing without covering their mouths, picking their nose in public like nobody can see them, eating chips, shoveling the bag into their fucking mouth, picking at their teeth, spitting onto the floor. I was looking around today like...
Help.
Jerking off in public.
Everywhere I looked, somebody was doing something fucking disgusting, spreading germs everywhere. I wasn't wearing a mask, and that's my bad. I need to start wearing a mask outside now because I forgot how fucking disgusting human beings are.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Why is everybody so gross?
I'm not gonna lie. I remember that they had been saying that like the pandemic was like really bad in like Europe, and I went to Europe last summer, and I was literally on some babe, sneezing, achoo, out, and I'm just standing there like, yo, they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. I'm not coming back from this trip. I'm not going back to America. But like literally, it was something out of a movie. And Matt literally was like, you have to calm down because they're not going to stop.
I know,
and
that's the thing.
That's what kills me.
I'm very heavy on the cover your mouth.
Cover your mouth.
If I'm in the bathroom, at my job, we have kind of like a WeWork kind of space. So it's like different offices on the floor, and we have a shared bathroom. There's no fucking hot water in this building. So all of the water in the sinks are cold. I was in the bathroom, and this lady was in the bathroom with me. She goes to the sink, and I see her kind of like not trying to wash her hands.
Oh, she just like me.
So I looked over at her, and she's like, the water's just so cold, right? I was like, yeah, but there's soap. Wash your hands.
I
will tell you to wash your hands, and I will tell you to cover your mouth.
And I'll flip you off.
If it's not,
and that's fine. That's your prerogative. But I'm gonna say it.
If it's not an automatic sink, I'm not really trying to wash my hands because I did back in the day watch an ABC special where they said that the sink
I'm not
was
cutting this
dirtier. No, it's fine. The sink was dirtier than the toilet seat. I also have a phobia of sitting on toilet seats. Even in my own house, I'm working on it, been to therapy. It's something I have to deal with.
I hear you.
But
I always wipe the toilet seat with toilet paper, even in my own
I will
house.
not sit. Whether I wipe it, whether I clean it, I will not sit. I will squat my life away. And when I was pregnant, it was the hardest thing I had to go through.
I'm bare-assing it, bro. On my motherfucking toilet seat, and I don't even clean that shit. Even if I see some sprinkles of pee on it, I'm gonna just be on some like. I mean, I'm not gonna like bare-ass it with the piss on it. Like that's
No,
like,
I know,
that's like
but
a little crazy. You know, but I like dry it off, and I can sit down after.
I can't. I put everyone through hell in this house. When I got 3 men living with me, everybody will go to jail or be punished if I sit on a toilet seat and it's wet. Because every time before I go to the bathroom, especially when I was pregnant, because I can't, like, I'm running to the bathroom, I have to pee. Literally, if I sit on that toilet seat and I get up and my thighs are wet, everybody's waking up.
Yeah.
Everybody's waking up.
Yeah, that's
It is
disgusting.
unacceptable. But even in public, like, it's just something I struggle with. But that's the only reason why I don't like touching the handles of a sink. But for the most part, I will put the soap, and even if it's just the tips, I'm gonna be like,
yes. Come on. Like,
Like,
I just
I can't do
can't.
it.
This is why we had a fucking pandemic.
No, it is.
People are disgusting.
yeah.
So that's what makes me aggy. That's what's been making me aggy. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of resonate with the dirt bags because I'm heavy on the.
But I could deal with that from you because I know you and I know
But
you.
I'm a clean broad.
I will say,
Yeah,
you've
you
never,
smell great.
I don't
And I'm
think
cute.
I've ever seen you sneeze out into the air or cough out into the air. So you're dragging it.
Yeah, no, you're fine. She's fine. She's
No,
fine.
I'm not. I'm dirty.
I'm dirty.
I'm dirty and I do bad things. Alana once told me, Sasha, you want to be a piece of shit so bad and you're not.
So bad. Guys, she's a great person. Like, she wants
No,
to be
I'm
hated.
not. I'm a backstabber.
She's not. She's a great person. She really, really wants to be hated, and I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm gonna tell y'all, she great.
It's true.
And she cries. She cries.
Not that much, bitch.
That's true. Not
No,
that much.
Not that much.
I cry at least twice a week.
I
have
cry
issues.
every day. I cry every day.
God,
It's giving that lately, Joss. I can't lie.
I cry every day.
It's okay.
I'm a certified crybaby for sure. I love to cry. Give me any I don't even need a reason. I will cry. I will just cry.
I don't like crying. It really ignites my allergies,
I
and
love
I've been
to
like
cry.
trying.
When my eczema is going off, it's the worst because I will cry.
No, that's
Still.
bad.
And then I'm like, oh. I will cry. I just love to cry. Give me a reason.
Well, what makes me want to fucking cry is
Wait, is this your
this is my always Aggie. This is my always Aggie.
You have to clarify.
What literally?
'Cause then Alana would go off for 30 minutes talking about
You'd be like, "Is
completely
this your always
unrelated,"
Aggie?
And then she'd top it off with her always Aggie. And then she just consumed the whole motherfucking podcast. And then when I'm editing this shit, I'll be Aggie. And next week, that's gonna be my always Aggie.
Guys, I be chatting. Y'all know.
It's
y'all
true.
know.
I mean,
I'm
obviously.
my father's child. You know Ron be chatting. So what literally makes me want to cry and makes me always Aggie is self-checkout. I understand that there are some stores that are taking initiatives and they're going to start putting more people behind the register and things like that, but it's not happening quick enough. I went to Target today.
Oh, it's the worst.
I got 2 little 6-packs. They needed my ID. No problem. So I'm standing there, the lights blinking. I'm standing there. I'm waving. They're all, I'm standing there. I'm like, yo, I got my baby in the carriage. I'm literally just standing there. She's like, and I'm like, if this kid starts crying, we had such a lovely time in Target. I'm still standing there. So finally I walk over to the girl and I'm like, yo, the light. I have an ID, my ID. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, but I have 2 boxes that need to be scanned. She's like, oh, okay. Hold on. I scanned the first one. It needs a price check. I've never seen an item. It's not in the system. The Pyro.
The new one.
The new
Yeah.
one. It's not in the
Cryo.
system. I'm like, okay, it was $10.99. Hold on, I'm gonna call someone to go. I was like, girl, it's $10.99. It's $10.99. it's $10.99. She's like, okay, I'll do a price match. And she did it. But it shouldn't have taken 21 minutes.
You went to our local Target?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Like, it's ridiculous. Honestly, every single time I'm going to steal something because y'all want to have me working, it's a service fee. And honestly, y'all need to fix that. That's really what it is. Target.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
Target.
Bad. It's bad.
I have to be honest with you. I know a lot of people that steal from Target.
But because we're literally doing the work ourselves.
I'm not one of them, but it's you and many other people.
Oops, didn't scan it. I didn't take no bags. I got 3. And I don't care because I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you don't have nobody standing there that their only job is to man that self-checkout. And I got to stand there with my baby for 21 minutes while y'all sit here. And
yeah, and there are people that need jobs. If you need employees,
and
there are people that need jobs.
And that's the tea.
Hire more people. I know Target got it.
And that's the tea.
And I feel like I could double back on that when it comes to like the customer service. Because I went to Krispy Kreme the other day, and when I pulled up, it was giving very much, "Oh, you're inconveniencing me."
No.
Yeah, I hate that.
And I was just like, I just want 6.
I hate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I have worked in customer service. I've worked since I was 14 years old. I'm 32. I've worked in customer service that entire time. I get it. It's not fun, but it's your job. I know you're not getting paid enough to do it. I know it sucks. I know it's annoying. I know people can be assholes. But if you're there to do your job,
Just
do
do
a
it.
job, do your job. Don't act like it's the worst thing in the world. Don't act like you'd rather be anywhere else. You're getting a check. Work for your check.
How dare we shop there?
Right. Like, come on.
Like, how dare we? Guys, I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. Believe me, I've seen the worst of the worst customers. And I'm still on some, hi, welcome to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
Because what else am I doing for the next 6 hours? All right? And I want to check and I want to tip.
Right. Like, let's make it a pleasant experience for everyone.
Yeah. Like when I went to Krispy Kreme, it was giving very much like, oh, y'all finna jump me. So,
Like,
let me get my 3 glaze, my chocolate glaze, my sugar cookie glaze, and let me try that new Christmas joint.
yeah.
Because
and just to be clear, I'm not out here hauling. I'm not like I'm not putting 50-inch TVs and not scanning it. But I'm gonna throw shit in my cart when I'm Aggie. And honestly, I would have done that with the beer, but I needed the ID because I was just like, I've been literally, I was probably at that checkout longer than I was in the store.
Yeah.
And that's not okay with me. It's just not okay. So we need to step it up, corporate America. I hope you see this. Let's tag them.
they're not finna listen, but
I
you know
know.
it's all right because you know it's gonna be more people turning up, and that's just what it's gonna be.
It's really
Especially
true.
holiday season.
Exactly.
More
Standing there
content,
for
more
20
content,
minutes.
more content for TikTok, really.
All right, say what's your always, Aggie?
My always Aggie is strangers, nobodies, wannabes, losers, fucking cornballs, trying to give me advice on my podcast. Like, I barely respect you as a person. Like, if you dropped dead right now, like, I would literally like, oh my God, like, wait, like, I have my shoes are Tom Ford. Like, your outfit blows. It's not giving. Your hairline's receding. Like, you can't even buy me a drink. And I would hate to be your wife. I would hate to be the mother of your fucking children. Okay? And here you are across the table from me telling me about me. Like, I would never ask you. I would never fucking ask you.
Don't do it.
So yeah, that gets me aggy.
Especially when sis is already viral off her personality.
And that's the tea because mad people be on some, oh, Sasha, like, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
People be like, yeah, you should post makeup tutorials. And I'm like,
No.
I don't want to because
Yeah.
I don't feel like I really have to. I don't want to. I want people to watch my shit and be like, oh, she a vibe and follow, which has been fabulous for me. Thank you so much. If you follow me on TikTok, you know what's good for you. I love you. You know what's up. Fabulous. That's what I want to do. I want to be popping off the
do
vibes.
what you want to do.
Exactly.
Right.
Not off of what I can offer, like a product or hey, like buy my selfie mirror.
No.
And then that's fine because I'm like, if somebody's, that's why we push it for the sponsors because I'm like, of course, like we love money. But yeah, like I just want to be myself and tell jokes in my bed,
Literally
naked with just sitting there like off 6-day hair, like nah, because this is what makes me aggy, and it be doing well, and that's fine, and I love that for me.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Yeah. So yeah, that gets me aggy, and another thing that gets me aggy is this crick right here in my neck because I slept wrong again, and it's pissing me
Say,
off.
I have the chair massager inside.
That thing is
Okay.
That thing is
rough.
legit.
That
It's rough.
thing-
It's gonna get the crick out. You might be a little sore tomorrow, but it's gonna get the crick out, and it has heat.
Well,
Brookstone, shout out to you because that thing saved me many times.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I need to.
Try it.
Y'all take over the podcast. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna enjoy the Brookstone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Honestly, you probably could put it right here. It's a chair.
Oh, no, it's totally giving for the podcast, and all you're gonna hear in the background is as it levitates me to the ceiling.
No, literally, it
and
has-
electrocutes
It
the
is
shit
fun,
out of me,
though.
and then
my
I
ass
die.
doesn't fit in it, but it's
And
a
I'm
good
like,
chair.
so say is dead. Say died in the middle of the podcast. It's been fun though. We gonna take over our TikTok.
Yeah.
At Barbie
No,
and
no, my spirit finna come back and haunt y'all hoes.
Not the spirit.
Okay,
Jesus. Okay, Easter.
I'm coming back, full throttle.
Resurrected.
I'm here.
All right.
Anyways, let's get into our topic.
Let's do it.
I think that is the quickest Always Aggie that we've ever done here on If You Don't Love It, You Will Lie.
I'm proud.
Because I really think we were just really aggy.
I have to be honest with you, I haven't been that aggy.
Same.
I've been aggy.
And I'm about to get my period, which is so strange for me. Maybe because I'm blasted
I'm
right
proud
now.
of you.
Yeah, maybe because I'm
proud of
blasted.
you.
Thank you.
It's,
You know I've been aggy, bitch.
it's what's in
You
our
needed
cups.
a beer.
I'm telling you.
You needed a beer. That's
yeah,
all.
a beer with what was it? 10% alcohol
9.8.
9.5
per can, and I'm on 2.
Shout out
it's
Voodoo Ranger.
Listen, I threw the box
Voodoo
out. I'm like, yo,
Ranger.
where the
99
bottle
bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer.
Voodoo Ranger, if you're looking to sponsor a
Sponsy.
podcast, we
Fancy.
love you.
We love you
Fancy.
guys.
Yeah.
We
And
are
Joss-
heavy on the Voodoo Ranger.
Joss will give up 3 of her holes. 99 bottles of beer
What
on
are
the
3
wall.
holes?
The mouth, the ass, and the pussy.
Are you pimping? First of all, anal is a no-go for me.
You don't like it?
Say enough.
I do absolutely the fuck not.
Enough.
No, thank you. And not for lack of trying. Sorry, Mom.
Guys,
no, thank
I
you.
am a child of God. I know I have a baby, but I did not touch that man. I did not touch
We
that
went
man.
over this last time, Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, immaculate conception. My doctor knows. I did not touch that man.
Our
I'm a
Lord and
child of
Savior
God.
baby.
Good for you.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Anyways, our topic, which is such a joke.
That's my bad.
That's,
We're gonna have to take a break for me to go to the bathroom. So I'm not wearing the Depends.
oh,
I'm
here we go.
Why?
I'm done.
She's free
you're not.
bladdering
Yes,
out
I
here.
am. Guys,
She's
I'm done.
free
I'm,
bladdering
Show
out
us.
here.
Pull out your fucking pants right now
I
for
don't
the
have the-
podcast.
Guys, y'all know I would tell y'all if I had the Depends on. I got the Depends on, but let me tell you, shout out to Depends. Y'all can sponsor me. Love the product. Love the product. Never had an accident the whole time. Pregnancy, everything.
Imagine like if we make a video like we're all here wearing Depends.
Depends.
We love Depends.
I've been trying to be a Depends since I had a parasite when I came back from China, and I was shitting my pants for 31
sharing
days.
a lot today, bitch.
Just saying.
Actually, one
Guys, this
of my
stuff happens
goals
to
in life
people.
is to never have to depend on a depend. So the second I become
Been my
incontinent,
goal. Been my
I'm out.
goal. Been my goal.
so that's all y'all.
I've been through a
I'm
lot.
not going through that. My pussy tight.
No, it's not
We're
that.
gonna
It's
do
the
this
other
ladder.
hole. It's the other hole, say.
So we need a biology
It's
lesson.
the other hole. Not that one, the other one. But Depends has saved my life many a time. So thank you, Depends. And
Shout out
any
Depends.
postpartum girlies, get you a Depends. Don't be doing the pad with the underwear. Enough. Get you a Depends, and you just gotta sit there. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. And if you want, put water on them, put them in the freezer, and just sit there. It's fabulous. Amazing. It's amazing.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Good for her.
All right.
So yes, about our topic, jokey central. So we wanted to actually talk with Charles about social media. Social media. I love social media. Social media means, honestly, hell, it means the world to me, really. Loves it. Can't live without it. Won't live without it. If I was born in 1930, I'd be a witch.
Dead.
I'd hang myself. They'd kill me for being a whore that also likes bitches. I wouldn't make it very far.
You're a witch.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it very far. However, entering 2024,
Yeah.
social media, yeah. I'm totally a fan. I'm obsessed. However, now social media seems to have its drawbacks, you guys.
Of course.
Like we discussed earlier, social media, is it damaging to us? Is it fake? Is it giving fake? Is it trying to encourage the bona fide loser youth to do things that they wouldn't normally do in 1990? Possibly. Is it going to make them more attractive? Yes. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Who wants to chop it up first? Because I got to keep it a buck with you. I feel like I need to roll off y'all.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Go off.
I feel like I love social media. So like all of COVID, I was just over here arguing politics with racist people really every single day. I was on Zoom. I was on
Alana, I'm so sorry.
Arguing.
Alana one time, and I remember because I posted it, Alana one time was arguing with a man on Facebook for 113 comments long.
Oh no, I've gotten
It's
to
one of her favorite pastimes.
my most
for
is
sure.
459. I genuinely don't I genuinely don't do it anymore because I genuinely don't have the time. Like, it was affecting my marriage, so I had to chill. Like, I had to chill.
I believe it.
No, legit. But I will say that I think that social media has not only given those people a voice that typically wouldn't have a voice, but I also think it really just puts people on blast. I also just feel like social media gives us that opportunity. Like, I have a grandmother that lives in another state. She gets to see my pictures. She gets to see my baby. Like, I wouldn't have that if I was born in 1930. And I can't even imagine that. Like, my grandmother sees everything I do. And I love that because I don't have to call her and tell her. She could just see it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Also, I'm an old broad. So, yes, I do be on Facebook. And that's where I be arguing. That's where all the racists are. Just to let you guys know. I also feel like social media can tell you a lot about a person. So, like, if you were single and you were, like, on Tinder or something, and you were like, oh, I'm going on a date with this guy. He seems great.
I'm Googling you, ho.
Yeah, and you Google, and then you go and you see, white is right.
I'm Googling you, ho.
Then it's giving fetish. And you know you probably shouldn't go on that date to that bar in Bay Ridge because you might die. So I feel like social media is fabulous. And I think that it really did give us a world of input and info on people that we typically wouldn't have it on. But I think the drawbacks are the people that take advantage of it. But I'm
like how? Like how? Hashtag like how?
So, hashtag like how? So I'm going to say the people that, one, have no personality. You have no personality. You don't have your own brand. You don't have your own personality. And you're literally watching other people's stuff and you're trying to do it yourself. And you look crazy doing it because we peep you.
You know what's tea about that is I remember, I don't want to say this because I don't want everyone to flock to my YouTube. I used to make videos. That's all I'm going to say. And I remember I would know other people that will make YouTube videos and they honestly sucked balls and they were genuinely pushing 4 out of 10s. Bitch wasn't giving. Hit. But people are consistent. Although they suck, consistency is
I think that's the key.
And that's why that we keep telling y'all that we pulling up on Wednesdays to record, although you don't want to. Bitch, we pulling up.
No, we record on Sunday. We post on Wednesday.
Whatever, I forget. But, we pulling up regardless. Like, even when she was early on, I said, we don't have to record today. And I was like, no, we have to.
We have to record
We have
today.
to fucking record. Because consistency is key. Even the people that don't be giving shit. I be looking at people that have millions of followers, and I was like, you suck. suck. But because they just decided to keep going, their career is social media. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's consistency.
yeah, like, so I understand what you're saying, but I'm like, if somebody wants to sit there and be like, I want to keep going because I feel like I have something to contribute to society, they could pop off.
Yeah, but
It's true.
Say, you know who I'm talking about.
I don't, because I'm a little...
You know sign language?
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
Yeah, him.
I don't get it.
Him.
Wait.
I'm sorry, guys. We cannot tell you.
No, he's not giving anything.
He's not giving anything.
He's not giving anything.
And you know what else? I will say this about social media. People will follow people and then try to bite off of their vibe.
I'm so exhausted of it. Like, get your own personality.
No, like literally, like they'll follow people and then you see them posting videos and they're gradually turning more into you. And you're just like, I'm not even doing this for a check. I'm just doing it because that's me.
I'm doing it because, yeah, like I was born off this tea. This tea, really.
Like, that's just me. Like me. Like, I just post from my same spot on my couch.
Like,
now,
these are my natural thoughts.
these are my natural thoughts. And, like, you see a person try to do that, and then you're just like, don't do that.
No, it's like so bad. Like, genuinely, you guys, people
Biting.
like some people, I'm not gonna drag it, but I'm gonna drag it. Some people, no,
Yeah.
this person is really genuinely trying to skin me and wear me. It's bad.
It's true.
And then she blocked this person, and they're probably watching. Whatever. Block
It's
this person.
okay. You know
Stop
who you
watching.
are.
You know who you are. And this person is posting buffoonery. That last thing that I sent you,
Totally loser content.
like buffoonery, and that's how you know that this person was biting off of her.
Because
Tried to bite off of me.
Because now you don't got nothing.
Yeah, and it's really sad. So I feel like social media gives people the galls, the cojones, all right? Because it don't make sense. And they don't really have it in real life.
I will say...
The tajitas.
The tajitas.
What is a tajita?
I don't know. They said it.
If I may interject, I will say, I think that in this day and age, the sheer pressure to have some sort of social media presence...
Yeah, but you can't have a social media presence, and then when I meet you in real life, you want some no personality.
I don't think we mentioned to y'all, but we drinking on some Voodoo Ranger.
Seychelle just got into beer.
You know what's crazy is I've always liked me a Allagash.
Cute.
Allagash Curo because it got bourbon on it got bourbon in it, and it's the alcohol content is very high, and the thing about me is, if you know me, is I like to get turned.
That's it.
So the tea about this is, am I turned? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's that
yeah.
kind of episode.
No, so we love that, and we're drinking all of that. So Voodoo Ranger.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Voodoo. We love you.
Hot 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2.
Shout out to the military.
Shout out to the
Army baby here.
All of their beers are like very military themed, I feel like. It's always like a
They
soldier,
just look like they go
a
into battle.
pilot. Yeah.
And we love war.
We love war.
That's
Like, we
a
love going
strong
to war.
statement.
Not we love war. Oh Lord, we have to edit that out because the Israeli whole Gaza conflict. We gonna get
Keeping
pushed back.
it in.
It's too many people. I don't like war.
I don't like war, but I enjoy
I'm dragging it.
our
I'm dragging it.
our standing army. I think that they do everything that they can to support our country and to fight for us. I am an Army baby. I have a lot of military in my family.
That is a whole topic for a whole other
Yeah,
podcast.
Alana is a white woman.
Not ours.
Anyways, so
I come from a military family too. Thank you very much.
So both y'all white
Babes.
hoes.
Listen, we shopping at the commissary.
Commissary has it all at discounted
I'm not paying
prices.
$14 for a family pack of chicken
And no
cutlets.
tax.
I'm paying for.
Anywho, let's get back to the actual topic.
All right, so we were talking about social media and what people do. So go off, Joss.
What I was going to say is that prior to our little break, we were talking about how a lot of people will copy off of other people and try to do or be these other people. And my point was that in this day and age, there's so much pressure to like be somebody on social media. It's not enough to just post your own life and post your own things that you want to post and be yourself and just show your average everyday life. No, you have to have a brand. You have to have a thrilling and eye-catching caption. You have to have the right tags and you have to have the right angles. And there's all these like how-tos on how to pose, how to post, what to post, when to post, how many posts you should have in your little swipe through thing. Should you post on your story? Should you make a reel? Should you make a TikTok? Should you make a YouTube? Like there's so much pressure. It's not enough to just have the social media just to have it, just to post. There's this idea that you have to be somebody in order to post. And of course, that only applies to people who feel that pressure. But I know that there are people who feel that pressure and who want that and maybe don't feel confident enough in who they actually are to just post themselves. So they look and they see who might be getting the views, who might be getting the followers, the comments, the engagement, and they want to be like that person. They want to emulate that person, even if that's not who they are.
See, but I feel like...
Just to play devil's advocate a little bit.
No, I know. But I feel like even me, I'll post on my story about housewives because I love housewives. I love housewives. Shout out to Candace and Wendy because I met them this week. My thing is, if you feel that pressure, that's you. Yeah. Because I also just feel like I post on my story when I talk about the housewives, when I talk about anything on Bravo TV, because that is my creme de la creme. It's just me posting. I'm literally sitting on my couch. I probably look so much more disheveled than this. Like, I be looking crazy, but I'm a post and people are going to love it and they're going to engage. Yeah. So I just feel like when someone is like forcing it, you can tell.
Yes, that's so true.
And it's just like, you don't really have that personality. Because when people meet me in the street, I'd be like, ah! So I'm just like, why can't, like, you can't be like that on social media. And then when you meet your actual fans or the people that are interested in everything you talk about, you want some, because it's not cute. And I just feel like if people were themselves and continue to be themselves, obviously we're not at that point anymore in social media, then it would be okay.
But the fact of the matter is, too, not everybody is engaging.
And
not
that's the
everybody is.
But nobody's okay with that.
Exactly.
Nobody's okay with that.
Exactly.
I'm okay with not popping. I have a lot on my plate. I got a full-time job. I got a baby. I got a husband. I got a household. Okay? That's a whole nother episode. But I just feel like people need to be okay with not popping off. Like, people always say to me, like, oh my God, start a YouTube channel. I'm so tired.
You don't wanna. You don't have the time.
I don't have the time. I genuinely don't have the time. And like we said in previous episodes, I have a food page. Haven't posted on the food page in a year. Why? I have all the stuff is in my phone. But I just genuinely don't have time to edit it, post it, make sure that people are engaging with it. Like, and I'm not going to sit here and post some stuff that I can't engage with. Right. I just feel like that's not fair.
Because it is, if you do want to pop off, it is sort of like a job. You have to make sure that you're posting consistently, engaging with your audience. You know, it's a whole thing, and not everybody's cut out for it, and not everybody's meant to do that.
And I probably am, but I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
But
tired. It's not something you necessarily want either.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not feeding for it. Like, people that engage with my stuff, I love. And like, I'm sure Seychelle can speak to this because she has a whole TikTok that's viral. But I love everyone that engages with my stuff. I would love to start a YouTube. Do I have the time for it? Absolutely not. Because if I am going to do anything, it's going to be 100%. And that's just how I am. Always 100%. So if I can't do it 100%, it's not going to happen. And maybe you could speak to this. Like, you do...
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's why I said, I'm like, you know, we was thinking about starting a whole podcast for the If You Don't Know You're a Liar. And obviously, yes, I would say that I agree that we do need a separate, you know, TikTok for that. Do I think I could take that on? No. Do I think that I could take on a lot? Yes. But I pour into my TikTok very much. Like, my TikTok is a form of income. My TikTok is a fabulous tax write-off. And I need to make sure that
is the responsibility.
That I'm like, that's something that I'm pouring into. Like, there's a lot of things in regards to my TikTok that I'm like, I don't give a fuck. No, that I'm just like, I don't give a flying fuck about how it's received or how I'm perceived, because at the end of the day, this is something that helps me out in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just don't give a fuck. And I'm like, and then I feel like, I'm like, oh, like I really feel really flattered and very appreciative at the fact that I could sit here and talk shit in my bed, in my room, like with no clothes on, like just like talking shit into a camera. And people are like, oh my God, like, yes, like we've thought this. And I'm like, oh my God, this is important. And this is really wonderful. And it makes me feel so great. Like, yeah, like that's how I feel about that.
And it's not easy.
No,
and it's not easy.
It's like
you're keeping it as easy as it can be.
But like when I talk to people and they're like, okay, like I talk to them about TikTok, I'm like, yo, it genuinely, I feel like it's the easiest thing in the world because I'm like, all you gotta do is you just gotta post every day. Just post every day. Just make it a priority to post every day. But a lot of people won't do it. A lot of people are just like, oh, like I can't. And I'm like, there is no crime in posting a 15-second fucking TikTok every day. Like post like 3-4 times. Just do it. If you did it every day for 6 months, you have no idea what it'll take you. But a lot of people don't get it.
I will say, like, even with my food page, like during COVID, that was the easiest time for me. I didn't have to go. I have to commute. I have to do this. Like me, I'll sit there and I'll videotape me marinating a steak.
Yeah.
Making the steak and all this. And then I'm like, damn, I got to post this.
Yeah.
I got to post the caption. I got to add the seasonings. I don't have time for this right now. I just don't have it.
That's like me too. On TikTok, what I mostly post when I post is like outfit things and like fashion type things or whatever.
I think your content is good.
I agree and I enjoy doing it, but I have to commit to it. I have to actually set the camera up, and now commuting into work, it's not that I don't have the time. It's that I don't have the energy to make the time. And for me, I don't really care about it. I'm not trying to go viral and make a living off of TikTok. I do it because it's something that I enjoy. I know people like the way that I dress. So it's fun, obviously, for people to be like, oh, that's a great outfit, blah, blah, blah. Especially when it's something that I've made or I've altered in some way. It's great to have that like feedback, you know? But it's not something that I necessarily like, I'm like, oh, I have to do this because I have to go viral, whatever. If that's what you want, then you have to be as consistent as, say, like who will post every day a little snippet here and there. And I think you also have to figure out your personal niche, your personal brand, if you will. You have to figure out what makes you, or what sets you apart from everybody else. Because like your opinions are funny, but they're also true and relatable.
Yeah,
and I think that's what makes it pop. And if what you're saying or what you're putting out there isn't actually authentic to who you are as a person, people can sense that. People know that that's not really who you are. People can tell, even if they don't know anything else about you. They can tell that it's not really genuinely you.
And I will also say, like, especially me with my food page, like, when you're cooking food for social media, it's like if you don't get it when you drop that into the pan, you got to do it again. So it's like, especially with like now the food prices and like this, you know, like it's just, it
and
takes.
Also people have so many opinions about food.
Yeah, like you should have added this, but people will never give me that because they know my food is good. So I'm not pressed about that. But at the end of the day, like if I don't put that steak in the pan and it's cute, but then my baby's crying and I pick it up and I'm like, I'm not posting that. Like I'm not posting it. I don't want to. I don't think it's interesting. I don't think it looks good. So I feel like, and I'm not saying this in any way like I'm a guru of the food content creator, but when you're like making food for Instagram, it has to look a certain way.
Yeah, of course.
And I genuinely don't have the time. I would say probably the energy. I would love to do it every single day, but it's just not something that I have.
I think that's what's so beautiful about TikTok. TikTok loves raw.
Yeah.
And as a T, like, you know, I've had so many videos that have done so well and the comments are disgusting and terrible and horrible. And I look at them and I'm like, oh wow, this is different.
But I love to respond to people, and that's my other issue.
But the T at the end of the day is engagement gets you paid.
It's true, yeah.
So it's very much just like, you know what, like they don't know me, and it's okay that they're perceiving me in a certain light because at the end of the day, I'm benefiting off this, honestly.
You're also subjecting yourself to that.
Right.
And that's fine. I don't think a lot of people have the backbone for it.
Right.
There are a lot of people that are on TikTok and social media that are like, oh, you know, and I'm like, I would never. I'm sorry, you're never gonna see me cry on social media.
Ever.
Don't give. And I'm at a point now where I'm like, I post a video and like comments that I get, I'm literally like, yeah, like I'm literally like, I don't, yeah, like I'm sorry, dog. I was playing video games, like, or I was watching a movie, I was on the phone with somebody. Like, I don't really give a fuck.
Also, like that, like for real though.
Yeah.
You know,
because I'm like that with my text
something
messages.
to any of us, and we're just like, all right.
I'm like that with my text messages, and honestly, like, and just for info, I don't have TikTok at all because I am
very anti-TikTok.
No, it's
different.
It's not even that I'm
Different.
anti-TikTok. I just genuinely put so much into my other social media platforms that I'm just like, I can't fathom adding another one.
TikTok is so easy though.
But that's the thing. But y'all know that I'm gonna be arguing in the comments. So
You can't.
No, I know because it doesn't stop.
No, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I know, but like it's just another social media platform that I have to give energy to, and I can't do it. And my husband does.
I feel like you'd love
TikTok
it.
DJing. I would absolutely love it. I would.
I'm gonna order
it.
McDonald's.
I definitely think that, especially as someone that was booming as a food content creator.
Yeah.
And then life happened. You know, like I'm busy as AF. I'm busy AF. It takes a lot. And I don't have it. I'm sure I'll be back in a year or two, and especially when the food prices go down. Okay? Okay? Because I'm not buying the what is it, New York strips anymore. I'm buying the Chuck. Okay? We still making our fried rice.
Oh my God, the Argentinian shrimps from Trader Joe's.
Oh.
Wait, what?
They're
What's good?
$16 now.
They're
more than 16.
They're so expensive.
I haven't been because I haven't been at work.
The first time I bought them,
The
$10.99.
Argentinian shrimp.
They taste like lobster.
No, they're amazing. They're red. They look crazy.
So good.
They look cooked, but they're not the cooked shrimp.
It's shrimp, but it tastes like lobster.
It's amazing.
It was $10.99 for the bag. It's $17.99 for the
Girl,
bag now.
I used to buy the seafood medley for $8. That thing is $10.99 now.
Everything is so expensive.
And so, like, that's what I mean. Like, I would love to be a food content creator, but now we want some Friday's chicken nuggets.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. The bag of nuggets.
We on some buy one, get one
bag of
free
nuggets.
promo on Uber Eats on Thursday. We on some sausage and butter noodles on Wednesday.
Damn.
So I'm not, no, but like food is really
Hold
like.
the fucking phone. I just
What's it,
realized today was half off on holiday drinks at Starbucks, and I did not get half off my fucking chestnut praline latte.
I got there at 6:40. It was till 6 p.m. I got there at 6:40, and then
I ordered it at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And then I also asked them, "Where's my birthday drink? You can only get it on the day
on your birthday." Yep.
I didn't know that, and I feel some
it.
type of way about that.
They changed it. It's on the actual birthday now.
Because they know on our birthdays we outside getting lit.
Starbucks, you can afford it.
You can afford it.
You can afford it.
Stop.
They don't give a fuck.
Get it the fuck
They
together.
don't care.
No.
But stop. Because I definitely went in there and I was like, I don't see my birthday drink in the app. And it wasn't there.
We're obviously very Aggie this week, but let's get
and we
back.
only had one.
Let's get back
To
to
social
the social
media.
media and the main topic. Yes.
So I think
Let's
that
get back
like
to it.
Say's vibe is the easiest vibe. I
think it is.
When I say the easiest vibe, I don't mean that in like editing and this and that.
Right.
I mean
it's that you're being yourself.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
being yourself.
I agree. I love that. I love that for me.
I feel like being a foodie right now. Being a foodie right now is the hardest thing to do. Everything is so expensive. I can't even add the seasonings I want. I can't add the parsley I want. I can't add it, and I'm not gonna post that.
Really?
I can't. It is so expensive.
Yeah.
I have 2 New York strips in the freezer, and I'm saving it for a holiday because I'm just like, nah, y'all
Even
not
my
about to
gas
catch me.
bill, I only pay. I don't pay for heat. I only pay for like my cooking gas, and I've been cooking at home because I'm like, oh, that's the cheaper option. $60 every month. I pay $19. $60.
And y'all know
Everything.
how I used to cook. I used to be out here with scallops, shrimp,
And he can cook.
a lobster
cook.
tail, this, that. Even my frozen shrimps are $27. And I'm just like, I can't do it every day. I can't. I have way too many responsibilities.
It's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot to keep up with. And that's the thing too about trying to like pop on social media. You have to be consistent. You have to stick to a certain theme, or maybe you don't have to, but like that's the kind of vibe that you have to go for if you don't have a personality on your own that can just pop.
And I was. That's how I got to like
it gets expensive.
1,000 followers.
It gets taxing. It becomes a lot.
You know,
You checking my drink?
no, no.
She was just that like Amelia.
Slumped.
Slumped.
You know, that's fine and all. I wanted to ask y'all how y'all felt about you know, like filters, beauty standards, surgery, fillers, all that in regards to social media. I gotta keep it a buck with you. The only thing that I do is I get about 26 units of Botox in my forehead. I get that about every 5 months. I don't regret it. I love it. I will always sue Judaisha at NYC Laser in Brooklyn.
They sent me an email too.
She is wonderful, top-notch, fabulous, and I love my Botox. Another thing that I'm looking into getting is my Morpheus 8. I'm going to get 3 sessions. That's going to run me at about 3 bands.
What's Morpheus 8?
Morpheus 8 is like the closest laser that you can get to a facelift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, I just turned 30. I think, you know, I don't know what's Gucci with me, but I think I know that I'm very expressive. Like, I'm very expressive.
You think it's going to give you more expression?
No, I don't know. I wanted to mute me completely. I
Yeah,
wanted to make
she
me
doesn't
look
want
like a
any
newborn baby.
expressions.
Yeah, no, but I feel like I need to amp up my Botox units because I've been getting it for 3 years, I believe. So I'm like, I need to amp up my units because I feel like I'm starting to see some settling in my forehead. So the Morpheus will get rid of anything. And then as I continue my preventative Botox, it'll keep me neutral. Mm-hmm. So I'm really good about that. Now, that's it though. When I see Judaisha, she tells me like, I'm not gonna touch your lips, I'm not gonna touch your jawline or whatever. And I think that's
don't do your lips.
Yeah, no, I would never.
But she's an amazing person because she's being legit.
And that's the tea about her. And I tell everybody about her. I'm like, Judaisha is going to keep it a stack. She's gonna sit there and tell you, no, I don't think so. I'm not gonna do this. I don't
like give
do
you
this.
what you need and not what you don't.
She is 100%, and a lot of, and she told me
Isn't
a lot
that
of
where
injectors.
the godfather of my child goes?
I doubt it. CJ Laser in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
He sees Judaisha?
Yeah, he was on her page. Blood
All right,
squirting out his lip.
I don't think so.
Wait.
Mm-mm.
You gotta show me a page.
I'll show you a page.
But I think that any esthetician, nurse, whatever that is gonna
she's a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, anyone that's gonna be real with you, lit.
And that's why I tell people, I'm like, you wanna go to an injector that keeps it a stack. And she's told me, she's like, I'm not gonna touch your lips, I'm not gonna touch your jawline. You don't need it. I'm not gonna do it.
It's like, what? How more snatch can you be?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, I was.
Thank you so much. But no, like, I love my Botox because it's preventative, and I'm like, okay, good. Like, that's what I care about, and like my laser facials will keep me, you know, snatched. But yeah, she's very heavy on that, and I feel a way about filler. I'm so sorry. I feel a way about filler. I know a lot of the girlies is going to get filler, and I don't think that they're aware of pillow face. And the tea about filler that I've always known, scientifically, it comes to you very naturally, where it's like, if you get filler, right, and you're really young and you get filler, it is going to stretch the skin.
Right?
Like,
and that's what I don't get.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it only makes sense that if you get filler continuously, you're going to stretch the skin. So you're going to have to upkeep it.
But I failed living environment like 3 times, and I know that. So why don't they?
I don't really think that a lot of people are like thinking it through. I went to summer school. I think it's trendy. I think it's very trendy. I think fillers and all that shit is very trendy. And I'm like, you
shouldn't be doing that at this age.
It inadvertently ages you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're trying to look younger when you're already young.
Yeah.
You don't need these things because Your body naturally produces these things still. You don't need to add filler when you still have plump cheeks.
Like me, I won't get Botox in my cheeks because I know that I have the cheekbones from heaven.
But Botox and filler are two different things.
No, I know, but I wouldn't even put filler in my fucking cheeks because I would look fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, you don't need it. I think a lot of it is really being able to sit down with yourself and analyze why you want these things.
Right.
I'm all for women doing exactly what they want to do at any time.
agree.
If you want filler, if you want Botox, 100%, I
Do
completely
it.
support you. Please
Just know what you're doing.
do what you want to do, but 100%, I think you need to understand what comes
With that.
with it, and then honestly, just sitting there with yourself and acknowledging the fact why you want to do it, why you're having this particular complex, why you have this insecurity, why you want to fix it, why it's so heavily on your mind. I think I've come to that realization many, many times when it comes to a BBL. Because
You
there's
did say
been,
you wanted one.
Yeah,
No.
there was many
For a minute.
Yeah, there was many times where I was like,
I'm saving for this.
I would go to the very best. I would go to.
I'm spending $17K.
Yeah, like, yes,
Why?
Easy.
but that's the tea, and I really sat with myself and I really thought, why is it that I want this? And I'm like, does it contribute to the male gaze? Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And that's the tea.
Yes, it does. Does it contribute to what society deems as
Right now, too, though.
Right now,
Right
and that's the tea.
Right now.
I've always felt like BBLs are not forever.
They're
it's
not
trendy.
sustainable.
But
Look
I'm
at the
always,
Kardashians.
I'm always fit for a woman doing. If you have
I
a
agree.
complex and you're like, I want this. Ultimately, you need to, work on your mindset and in regards as to what is going to make you feel whole and beautiful and fulfilled. And if a BBL helps you to do that, baby, do it. But when I've thought specifically as to why would I want to get a BBL, I'm like, that wouldn't fulfill
That's not a
me.
reason.
Exactly. So I'm like, that's why I started. I'm like, I worked out and I'm like, I fuck with myself regardless, and I don't really give a fuck in regards to that, and I have peace with that.
Yes.
I have peace with that.
I feel like a lot of women get things done simply because they want the male gaze. And like, also for me, I have highest cheekbones. I don't need nothing done to my face. I might get eventually I just turned 30. I might get the forehead wrinkles because my father has them and I watch him with his forehead wrinkles. I might get them. I might do a little Botox.
Oh shit, the Botox, the fucking McDonald's is there.